Hello explorers, welcome back to my channel. On this adventure, we are headed to the beautiful western region of Ghana to explore Busua, Cape 3 Points and the surrounding areas. Our journey began in Accra with a 7-hour road trip to Cape 3 Points. It's a long drive but definitely one worth taking. Along the way, we made a stop in Cape Coast because my travel buddies wanted to try a popular street food, fried octopus. I don't eat seafood, so I happily watched them and enjoyed it. I have to admit, it looked really good. After our quick break, we continued the journey. The closer we got to Cape 3 Points, the rougher the road became. So be prepared if you are planning this trip. But the moment we started descending the hills and caught our first view of the Atlantic Ocean, every bit of the long drive felt so worth it. The view was absolutely breathtaking. Our first stop was Trinity Beach Villa, where we will be spending the next 2 nights. We received such a warm welcome, checked into our rooms, unpacked and got settled in. Of course, I couldn't wait to explore. The first thing I did was to head straight to the beach, dip my feet in the ocean.
That we are here in Accra, exploring. Where I'm staying is amazing. Oh my gosh, the sunset is beautiful. Look at how it's pictured right now. And the sea view is everything.
By the time we arrived, it was already evening. After dipping my feet in the ocean, taking few photos and enjoying the beautiful sunset, it was finally time to get something to eat. Believe it or not, I have not eaten anything all day. Unfortunately, the chef at Trinity Beach Villa had already closed for the night, so we had to find another place nearby. Luckily, there was another beautiful resort just a walking distance away. We headed there for dinner. I ordered curry rice with fried plantain and chicken, and after such a long journey, it was exactly what I needed. The food was delicious. The resort itself was beautiful. We decided we would come back to explore it properly the next morning. Day 2 started with so much excitement because I couldn't wait to discover what Cape 3 Points had in store for me. We began the morning by headed back to the beautiful Eco Resort where we had dinner the night before breakfast. For breakfast, I enjoyed a hot cup of locally made cocoa tea, scrambled eggs and baked beans. It was simply fresh and the perfect way to start the day. After breakfast, we explored more of the resort. They had beautiful cabins tucked away in nature, each designed to blend perfectly with peaceful surroundings. Every corner of the property felt calm and relaxing. One of the most interesting parts of the visit was learning about the local almonds that grow naturally around Cape 3 Points. The staff showed us how the almonds are removed from the shells, washed and prepared for different uses. I even got to taste some freshly roasted almonds and they were absolutely delicious. I had no idea these locally grown almonds could be used for so many different ways. While my travel buddies spent some time in the resort gym, I continued exploring the property. I visited the library, learned about the Eco Reserve Conservation Project and discovered the volunteer program they run to help protect sea turtles.
Cathedral right here, palm tree cathedral. Let's go inside and see what is there. Come with me. So when you go inside, this is how it look like. This is how
the resort wasn't crowded, which made it even more peaceful. We chatted with few of the guests and the manager, explored more of the amenity and simply stepped into the quiet beauty of the place. In a refreshing morning, we made our way back to Trinity Beach Villa, ready for the next adventure. After leaving the Eco Reserve, we made our way to the main village of Cape 3 Points, home to one of the area's most iconic attractions, the Cape 3 Points Lighthouse. Our original plan was to walk all the way from Trinity Beach Villa to the lighthouse. We had no idea it was nearly a 2-hour walk. Thankfully, after walking for a while, some villagers offered us a ride on a tricycle. We gladly accepted and they dropped us off to the village square where we met our tour guide. From there, it was a short walk through the village and into the forest until we finally arrived at the lighthouse.
Finally, we made it to the end of the road. We are hiking to the lighthouse. This is the lighthouse. We made it here.
And guys, the moment we got there, I was speechless. We climbed to the top of the lighthouse and the view was simply breathtaking. The Atlantic Ocean stretched endlessly before us, glowing in beautiful shades of blue. It was one of those views that photos and video just can't fully capture. Our tour guide explained that the waters surrounding this part of Cape Three Points are extremely deep, with rocky valleys beneath the surface instead of sandy beaches. Because of this, swimming isn't allowed, making it a place to admire safely from above. Standing at the top, I finally understood why this place is called Cape Three Points. From that viewpoint, the land below forms what looks like a triangle, surrounded by the vast Atlantic Ocean. It almost feels as though you are standing on an island. The lighthouse itself also has a fascinating history. Our guide explained how it has helped sailors navigate these waters for generations, serving as an important landmark for ships traveling along the vast African coast. It was one of those places that completely exceeded my expectation. After the long journey to get here, every smile was worth it. Once we finished exploring, we made our way back to Trinity Beach Villa, where we spent a quiet evening resting and preparing for the next day's adventure. Our next day started early as we left Cape Three Points and headed for our next destination, Butre, a peaceful fishing community in Ghana's western region. The drive was supposed to take about an hour and a half, but just like the roads around Cape Three Points, this route was also quite rough. About 25 minutes into the journey, we had stopped at a small village to have breakfast. A local woman was selling one of Ghana's favorite traditional breakfasts, cocoa, a warm porridge made from fermented grains. I enjoyed very much of it and it was the perfect meal to start my day. While we were there, I also joined some community members who were fetching water using the local pipe. I tried my hands on it as I used my strength to pump out the water. That was so fun, but also reminded me how hard it is for some people to get simple things just like water. After breakfast, we continued our journey, but things didn't go quite as planned. Because of the heavy rains, some of the roads were difficult to identify and we ended up taking the wrong route. Thankfully, we met a group of students who were walking nearly 2 hours to school in the rain. They kindly stopped to give us direction and pointed us towards the correct road. We were so grateful for their help. By the time we finally arrived in Butre, the rain had become incredibly heavy. Our car even got stuck for a while, and with the downpour, it was impossible to film our arrival. We had to protect our cameras and phones from getting soaked, so we packed everything away and made a run for our accommodation. To reach the resort, we crossed the bridge and walked the rest of the way. It was exciting, a little stressful, and honestly something I'll never forget. I ordered a comforting meal of spaghetti with meat and sauce and cheese, along with a refreshing pineapple drink. After eating, I called it a day and went straight to bed. The journey had completely worn me out, but despite all the challenges, I was so grateful to have made it safely to Butre. The next morning, I woke up early and started the day with a short run along the beach. There was something so peaceful about the fresh sea breeze and the sound of the wave. It was the perfect way to begin the day. After that, I set out to explore Butre. It's a small, quiet fishing community where life moves at a slower pace. As I walked through the village, I had the opportunity to interact with some of the local fishermen and learn a little about their daily routine. One of the highlights of the day was joining the fishermen as they pulled out their fishing net from the sea. It wasn't just interesting to watch. I actually joined, got involved, and helped pull the nets. It was hard work, but it gave me a deeper appreciation for the effort that goes into providing fresh fish for the community every single day. This was a much relaxed day compared to the rest of our trip. There wasn't a packed itinerary, and the goal was simply to enjoy the beauty and peaceful atmosphere of Butre. We had planned to spend some time swimming in the ocean, but because of the heavy rains over the previous day, the sea had turned brown from the runoff, making it unsuitable for swimming. Although we couldn't get into the water, we still enjoyed spending time on the beach, watching the fishing activities and soaking in the calm atmosphere. Later in the day, we returned to our hotel to pack and then head out to our next destination. We had only one night here, but it was enough to experience the warmth of the community, learn about the local fishing culture, and appreciate the slower pace of life.
Investments.
Our next destination was Boko Boko Beach Resort, where we will be staying for the night while exploring Busua and its surrounding. As soon as we arrived, we checked into our rooms and received a warm welcome from the staff. I instantly fell in love with my room. The bed was huge, so wide and so high that I honestly felt so tiny standing next to it. It was incredibly comfortable and I couldn't even wait to relax in it later that night. After settling in, we quickly freshened up, changed into more comfortable clothes, and got ready for our next adventure. By this point, our car had been through enough rough roads and definitely deserved a break. So instead of driving, we hopped on a motorbike and made the 15 to 20 minute ride into the Busua town. It was my first time visiting Busua and I immediately loved the atmosphere. The town was lively, colorful and full of energy. We spent some time walking around before visiting a local art gallery where we would admire beautiful paintings, sculptures and handcrafted artwork created by local artists. With the afternoon moving quickly, we continued to our next stop, Odo Valley. We wanted to familiarize ourselves with the route because we will be returning the following day for a special farm-to-table experience that I love. Odo Valley was absolutely breathtaking. Surrounded by lush greenery, the property grew much of the food served to its guests, creating a true farm-to-table experience that I love the most. As we walked around, we saw fresh vegetable, herbs, and beautiful crafted wooden bowls, spice containers, and other locally made pieces. One of the highlights for me was tasting passion fruit for the first time. It was sweet, refreshing, and instantly became one of my favorite fruits. By the time we finished exploring, evening had already arrived. Before heading back to the resort, we stopped at a popular local spot where both residents and visitors gathered to relax. My travel companions wanted to experience the nightlife, so we joined them for a while. I treated myself to another fresh passion fruit drink, enjoyed the relaxed atmosphere, and simply soaked in the local vibes. Rode our motorbike back to Boko Boko Beach Resort, called it a night, rested, ready for another exciting day of exploring Busua. Our final full day in the western region began with a tour of the Boko Boko Beach Resort. The resort is surrounded by nature with mushroom farms, beautiful gardens, and palm trees that makes the entire place feel peaceful and refreshing. After exploring the resort, we headed back to Odo Valley for the experience we had been looking forward to the most, a true farm-to-table experience.
It's happening. Everything is happening here. The cooking process. We are back from the
Everything we ate that day came directly from the farm. We started by harvesting the fresh ingredients we would be using for lunch. My travel companions decided to eat fufu with palm nut soup, while I chose ampesi because I don't eat fufu. One of the funniest moments of the day was trying to catch our chicken. As you can see in the video, it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. After a lot of running around, we finally caught it and it was prepared for our meal. Next came the palm fruit. They were harvested right from the farm, and we learned every step of the traditional process, from boiling and pounding the fruit to extracting the rich palm pulp used to make palm nut soup. It was fascinating to see how much work goes into preparing such a popular Ghanaian dish. While the soup simmered over the fire, we continued exploring the farm. Of course, I couldn't leave without enjoying another fresh passion fruit. It had become one of my favorite discoveries on the trip. Soon, the cassava was cooked and it was time to pound the fufu. One of the wonderful women at the farm showed us exactly how it's done, making it look so effortless. After hours of harvesting, cooking and learning, our meal was finally ready. Sitting down to enjoy food that we had helped prepare from start to finish made the experience even more rewarding. By the time we had finished eating, evening had already arrived. For our final night in the western region, we checked into Busua Bliss, a beautiful Airbnb perched on a hill overlooking the surrounding forest. From the moment I arrived, I was amazed by how peaceful it was. Surrounded by the lush greenery, it truly felt like a hidden escape in the middle of nature. The room was beautiful, comfortable, and the perfect place to end our adventure. The next morning, I stepped into my balcony and I was greeted by one of the most beautiful views of the trip. From up there, I could see the Atlantic Ocean stretching into the distance. I hadn't realized the beach was so close. It was only a short walk away. Since we had a 7-hour drive back to Accra ahead of us, we woke up early and made one final stop before beginning our journey back home. We visited the fishing community of this cove, just a short drive from Busua Bliss. Although we arrived after most of the fishing boats had returned, we were still fortunate to see fishermen bringing in their catch. This cove is well known for its fishing industry, including shark fishing, which is an important part of the local economy. While there, we also visited the historic Discovered Castle, where we learned about its history, the arrival of the Portuguese and later European traders, and the role the castle played during the transatlantic slave trade. It was a sobering but important reminder of Ghana's history and the stories these coastal communities continue to preserve. With that, our Western region adventure came to an end. From Cape 3 Points to Butre, Busua, Odo Valley, and then this Cape. This journey was filled with unforgettable landscapes, incredible people, rich history, delicious food, and experiences that I will never forget. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. If you enjoy traveling through Ghana with me, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and I will see you in the next adventure. Until the next time, keep exploring and never